Hello yogis. Hope everybody is okay. Thought I'd bring you another yoga flow today. So if you want to get comfortable into a seated position, if you have any blocks or straps or anything, any props that you use, then you might want to get them as well. You can sit on a block or a cushion just to elevate the hips a little bit. This just can help you feel a bit more comfortable in your seated position. Okay, so we're going to get right to it. So if you just want to bring your hands either on your knees, they can come into a chin mudra, thumb and index finger together, whichever's comfortable. And then we just want to center ourselves and bring ourselves into this moment. So we take a nice long deep breath in through the nose, and then a loud exhale out of the mouth, and just repeat that a few times. So breathing in and one more. And then let the breath come back to the nose, just breathing in and out, steady, evenly and deeply. Feeling the shoulders start to relax, let the face soften. And let your attention move down to your sit bones. And start to get a sense as you inhale, that's sitting up really nice and tall from the sit bones, all the way up the spine. And then just let the chin gently and very subtly just drop a little bit to keep the back of the neck extended. Breathing in all the way up the spine, breathing out. Couple more of those, so breathing from the base of the spine all the way up, and exhaling all the way back down to the base of the spine. 2 more rounds. And then letting go of that visualization, bringing the hands to the heart. And if you would like to set an intention for your practice today, then go ahead. So any intention at all that you can bring to your practice. It could be an intention to feel calm, relax. It could be an intention to let go of any worry, stress that you might be holding on to. Anything at all. So just think about what you need today and how you can bring this to your practice. And then we're going to take a nice deep inhale, reaching the hands up, keeping the palms together, and exhale those arms down. And we're just going to repeat that a couple of times. We're going to inhale, look up to the thumbs, exhale. Keep your tummy in as you do this, so draw the navel in towards the spine, keeping that dignity in our posture. Next, last one, inhale and exhale, and let those fingertips come down either side of the body. Take your right arm and inhale it up and overhead. Reach through those fingertips. Exhale, release. Other side, inhale. And exhale, release. Once again, other side, this time seeing if maybe we can come in a little deeper, maybe look towards that arm, hold it for a second or two longer, and then release. Inhale, looking towards the arm this time, only if it's okay with your neck, and then release. Take that right hand to the left knee, left hand goes behind the body. Inhale up nice and tall, exhale, twist. Either look to the side or back towards the shoulder. Keep your tummy zipping in. Inhale, lift through the spine. Back to center, switch it over. Inhale, exhale, turn. So we always turn on the exhale, we lengthen on our inhales and go deeper on our exhales. back to center. Take those hands in front, walk forward. Either just come to the hands or onto the forearms. Round it a little bit if you'd like to. And then draw the body back up. Let's take those hands behind the back. You can either lift the chest or you can push into the hands and lift the hips off of the floor. And then release. Now uncross the legs and give your knees a little release and make your way into table. Shoulders above the wrists, spread the fingers. Keep your upper back and arms strong. We don't want to collapse into the shoulders, okay? So imagine the upper spine, keep that nice and strong, and as we inhale, the chest comes forward, belly softens and tailbone lifts. Exhale, round to the tailbone. Inhale forwards. Exhale. And start to bring in that Ujjayi breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, constricting at the back of the throat. Last one. Now this time as you exhale round in the back, tuck the toes and lift those hips up to an easy down dog, keeping the knees bent. Feet are about 6 inches apart, arms are in line with the ears, head and neck is relaxed, and just pedal through the feet a couple of times to warm up the back of the legs. Keep your spine nice and long. So most important is to have the spine long rather than the knees and legs straight, okay? So get that belly close to your thighs, maintain that long spine position. And when you do eventually straighten the legs, we need to keep the back as it was. Now looking forward, let's step to those hands, lengthening out the spine as we inhale, nose to knees. As you exhale, make sure you bend the knees as much as you need to. And then we're going to rise up, put a bit of weight in the heels, start to lift up at the pelvic floor to support your core. Inhale. And exhale, hands to the heart. Samasthiti, stepping to the front of the mat. Inhale again. Exhale, fold forward, bending those knees as much as you need to. Lengthen out the spine, step back to plank. Let's hold our plank here. Shoulders over wrists. Pull your tummy in, squeeze your bum, and push back through the heels. Hold in. Make sure you're creating space in the shoulders. Weight should be all over the body. Now staying in this plank, we're going to lower both heels to the right for a twisting plank. Inhale center, exhale other side. Inhale center, exhale other side. Inhale, exhale other side. Inhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Push those 10 toenails down, elbows in, and lift the chest for cobra. Tuck the toes, keep the tummy tight, and lift up, downward dog. Spread those fingers, keep those knees bent if you need them. Continue to move and warm up. Now we're going to step the right foot up between the hands and lower the back knee to the floor. Low lunge position, bringing the body up nice and tall. Draw your right hip back slightly. Sink into the hip flexor. And when you're ready, take those arms up. Point the index finger and thumbs up, clasp the other hands, and maybe take the arms back. Continue to sink forward while stabilizing the hips. Squeeze those hips in, keep that pelvic floor lifted. Exhale the hands down. Keep your left hand on your right knee. Take the left arm back, or you can lower it to the back of the left thigh for a twist. And back to center. Take the hands down to the floor, tuck the toe, come back to plank. Let's twist it again. Bring those heels to the floor, inhale center, exhale lower, keep your tummy tight. Keep the breath engaged. Back to center. Push straight back up to downward dog. Push those hips back. And on the next breath, step the left foot forward. Lower the back knee. Come back up to your low lunge, drawing the left hip back slightly this time, stabilizing those hips. Inhale, point the index finger and thumbs up. Exhale, send the arms back. Sink in, keep the shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, bringing the hands back down, right hand on the left thigh, left arm back, or maybe dropping it down to the thigh. And back to center. Tuck the back toe, plank. This time we're lowering to the floor, knees, chest, chin. Cobra on the inhale, exhale, downward dog. Now we're going to take that right leg up into the air, lift from the inner thigh. If this is too much for you, you can come to the knees and you can do the same movement on the knees. Exhale, round the back, take the knee to the chest. Push away from the mat. Inhale, exhale, take it to the right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back and up. Step the right foot forward. Turn the back foot out, line up front heel to back arch. Use your hand on your thigh to rise up. Take a moment to adjust yourself, bend the front knee, warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips, open the knee in line with the second toe and continue to lift up through the pelvic floor. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that bend in the front knee. And then we're going to straighten that front leg for reverse triangle. And then come back to warrior two. Holding that, gazing forward, press weight into your front big toe. Legs should be active. Now coming back again, reverse warrior. Straightening that leg, reverse triangle. And then coming down. Turn your feet forward to the long edge of the mat. Hands on the hips, make sure outer edges of the feet are parallel with the edge of the mat. Inhale, open the chest, stick the bottom back, come forward with a nice long back. Remember, we don't round the back. Fingertips to the floor or to a block. Draw that sternum forward, shoulders away from the ears. And if you can maintain a long back, you might take the hands to the floor. If not, stay where you are. Legs should stay straight. If you're comfortably on the floor, hands on the floor, line up fingers with toes. Keep the fingers spread, elbows draw in. Shift weight into the balls of the feet and let the crown of the head reach towards the floor. Push the palms into the floor. Keep the legs straight, engage the quads and breathe. Start to bring the body forward. Now take the hands out in front and continue to rest the head down for a bit of a shoulder stretch here. Keeping those legs nice and wide. Remembering to reconnect with the breath. And then shortening the stance if you need to. Hands to the hips, bend the knees and come on up to standing. Let's turn that left foot forward, moving into warrior two. Keep the shoulders low. Line the knee up with the second toe. That's very important. The knee often goes inwards. You should be able to see the big toe and this leg is active. strong. Reverse. Exhale, sink into the front knee. Straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, gaze forward, holding this for a few breaths. Make sure everything's active. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, sink in. Straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Back down. Turn those feet back to the side of the mat. Coming forward again, stick that bottom out, fold it forward. Just take the fingertips to the floor this time. And we're going to come in to a little bit of a twist. Okay, so what we're going to do is take hold of the right ankle with the left hand, and then we're going to lift that right arm. Keep your spine extending forward as you twist. So always imagine the spine reaching forward as we twist our body. Back to center, other side. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're doing another one. And then looking forwards. Let's take the hands to the hips. Lead with the chest as you come up to standing. Turn that foot forward, right foot forward, and step the left foot to knee. Come to Samasthiti. Let's take a moment now. That was strong. We want to reconnect to the breath. Big toes together. Let the fingertips draw to the earth. Tuck the tailbone slightly, start to lift up from the tops of the knees. Feel all four corners of the feet on the floor. Okay, now we're going to open the feet to about hips width. Taking the hands behind the back, clasp your hands, let's roll the shoulders back. Start to stick the bottom back and come to a forward fold. Remember to bend your knees to protect your lower back. Belly should be close to the thighs. And when we start to straighten the legs, we shift weight into the balls of the feet, lifting the tailbone. And then we can release the hands, but we're going to stay with our forward fold, and we're going to repeat a twist. So what I want you to do is bend your left knee and take hold of the right ankle and lift the right arm, keeping the right leg as straight as possible. But this bent knee is protecting the lower back. Now you can really feel this in the hamstrings, calves, and release. Let's switch it over. So bend that right knee to support the back. Take hold of your left ankle. Inhale. Keep breathing. And then release. Now take an elbow in each hand, bend the knees, relax the head, shoulders, and start to sway gently from side to side, a rested Uttanasana. Keep the tummy lifting. Release. Step the hands forward and the feet back. Into a downward dog position. Look forward, let's come through onto the bottom and make our way onto the back. Hugging those knees in just for a moment and then lowering the feet to the floor. So we're going to come into a bridge pose, taking the heels towards the bottom, arms by the side, tuck the chin slightly. And when you're ready, inhale, push into those heels, push the knees forward and weight into the shoulders all at the same time. Lift the tailbone up towards the sky. Keep the thighs parallel. Imagine you're holding something between the knees. And keep pushing into those heels, maybe rolling the shoulders under. relax down, lovely. Hug your knees in, release the back. And then coming down, we're going to come into a shoulder stand. So modification for this would be just to take a half inversion with the feet, soles of the feet up. You can even take this up against the wall. Otherwise, we are coming into just a half shoulder stand. Now it's important that we use the core, so we can really engage the core and start to bring the legs up using the core and the arms, and then catch the lower back, staying on the lower part of the shoulders today, just for a half shoulder stand. If anybody's full shoulder stand in their practice, you can start to straighten the body up like a stick, but roll those shoulders right under and get those elbows in. Keep the back of the neck straight. Couple more breaths here, and then start to lower. Bring the knees in, take hold of the big toes, draw the knees into the armpits and push the tailbone down to the floor, and start a gentle rock from side to side. Let's open those legs nice and wide, get stretching the groin. And then bring them back together, keeping hold of the toes if you can, just pull those legs in and then release. We're going to push the lower back, the little arch of the lower back into the mat, tilt the pelvis, reset our pelvis, holding that for the core working, and release. Once more, push the lower back down, lift the tailbone, and release. Soles of the feet together, knees apart, and just start to settle in now. Feeling the groin relax, inner thigh, belly and lower back. Let's inhale the knees together, exhale open. Just repeat that a few times with your own breath. Last one. Finishing with the knees back together. Let's hook them in, release the back. Do anything you need to do, maybe have a move around, maybe you need to bring the head and shoulders up, release the shoulders. And then we're going to come into Shavasana. So short and sweet, strong, short and sweet. We're going to straighten those legs out and come into Shavasana, palms facing up. Make sure you've got blankets under the knees to protect your back if you've got lower back issues, maybe a cushion under the head, and let everything settle. So just feel yourself now letting everything go, all effort, everything releasing, fired up, the fire in the body. Now we're going to let everything settle, restore, and return back to neutral. Feel the breath softening. Make sure your jaws relax, separate those back teeth. The lips part, with everything sinking into the floor. The mouth is connected to our parasympathetic system. So it's very important that we let go of tension around the mouth area, softening. I encourage you to stay with this for a good 5 to 10 minutes if you've got that time. It's really really beneficial for the body to spend time in Shavasana. Releasing tension, allowing everything to restore, replenish. So please just stay where you are and enjoy if you can. Otherwise you can start to awaken your body in a way that feels right for you. Moving it out, maybe a little hug, one knee in, both knees in, whatever feels good as you start to bring awareness back to the body and movement back to the body. When you are ready, let yourself roll off to one side and just pause for a moment before you come back up to seated. Coming back into a seated position. Just again, coming back, relax the shoulders, connect to those sit bones. Bring the hands to the heart. And just reconnect to your intention that you set and notice how you feel. Give yourself a bit of praise for showing up. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all soon. Om Shanti, Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. See you soon. Thank you.